What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Alright, so it's time once again. We got another Splatoon 3 Splatfest coming up here, and of course, again, as per usual, I like to do this first little video and explain what team I'm picking and why I'm picking that particular team. And again, I'm not able to do commentary usually during the matches, unfortunately, because they happen on the weekends when my dad is home. And again, for various logistical reasons, I don't do videos with commentary while my dad is home. So, that's just the way it is. But regardless, again, I always like to at least record these little videos in advance and explain what team I'm picking and why I'm picking that particular team. So, yeah, actually, it's kind of a funny story. So, I got home from work earlier today, and, like, sometimes when I get home from work, I'm just fucking exhausted. Didn't help that last night I got to bed way later than I expected to. Not way later than I expected to, but a little later than I expected to, I guess. I think. I actually don't even really remember, honestly. But yeah, pretty sure I got to bed like a little later than I had wanted to. Yeah, no, I was up later than I meant to be. Yeah, no, now I remember. Yeah. I'm getting to that age where I can't even remember shit anymore. That happened like a day ago. Good lord. But anyway, yeah, so by the time I got home from work, I was just exhausted. So I passed out for a little bit, and then I woke back up, and I'm like, oh, fuck, it's Thursday, and the Splatfest is happening this weekend. I gotta get this shit recorded. So got my ass up after my little nap. It's already like 2 in the afternoon, so my dad might be coming home from work soon. So I gotta get this shit knocked out, so let's hop right in here. Yeah, it's funny. I woke up and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get this shit done. So yeah, we got the Splatfest. Hell fucking yes, it's time to party. Okay, it's spring. A time for fuzzy fluffiness. So yeah, these are the teams. We got baby chicks, little bunnies, and bear cubs. Yeah, there's not really like a question being posed. Because normally there's a question being posed, but there's not really a question. It's just more of a statement. It just says it's spring, a time for fuzzy fluffiness. There's not really any like question being posed here. Like which team is the best or whatever. Huh. Big announcement. Oh, yeah, right. I think I already did that, so I should get all that gear. No, okay. Alright, none of this really matters, so we're gonna minimize that shit. Okay. So like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time to fuck with here at the moment, so we're just gonna quickly pick our team here and give a quick explanation. Okay, so baby chicks, little bunnies, and bear cubs. Honestly, there's not a bad option here. Like, none of these options are bad. Like, baby chicks are adorable, bunnies are super adorable, and same thing with bear cubs, also frickin' adorable. Like, there's literally no wrong option here. They're all frickin' great. Now, honestly, because I did know about this theme in advance. Obviously, I saw them post about it on Twitter. And I was thinking, I'm like, damn, I really don't know which one to go with. I was kind of leaning towards bunnies for a little bit. But then I'm like, the other two are awesome also. So I'm like, I don't know, what do I go with? And I actually came up with an idea of which team to go with and why I'm going with that particular team. I'm going to be going with Team Bear Cubs. And the reason for that being is because I live in the Chicagoland area. And don't get me wrong, I hate living in the Chicagoland area. Granted, the particular area that I live in, granted, it's a little bit old, but still a pretty nice neighborhood. Not necessarily like nice as in like upscale or whatever. There's actually some very upscale houses in this neighborhood, but most of the houses are pretty fucking basic. My dad's house is hilariously fucking basic, but hey, it's a roof over your head, right? Anyway, so basically I live in the Chicagoland area, right? Our main football team obviously being the Chicago Bears, and one of the main baseball teams in the area being the Chicago Cubs. So I figured, okay, Bear, Cubs, the Bears and the Cubs. Okay. That's what I'm going with, basically, if that makes sense. I know I did a really shit job of explaining that, but still, that's what I'm going with. That's why I'm going with Team Bear Cubs, representing the Chicagoland area. Not that I'm a huge fan, again, of living in Illinois, because Illinois is a shithole of a fucking state, but while I hate the state, I don't necessarily hate the neighborhood that I live in. Again, it's actually a pretty decent neighborhood that we live in. Fairly low crime, except for the occasional stabbing at Taco Bell. But other than that, other than, you know, like the occasional stabbing at Taco Bell or the occasional child murder or whatever, like, it's actually a pretty nice neighborhood. Anywho, God, that's awful. Anyway, that's why I'm going with Team Bear Cubs. Again, representing all the poor bastards who live in Illinois. But, yeah. It's a good team anyway. Again, not that there's necessarily a bad team. There's not a bad option there to go with. So, either way you go in this Splatfest, I wish you all nothing but the best. We're going to have a lot of fun during this Splatfest. Again, I like to record these videos in advance to explain what team I'm picking and why I'm picking that particular team. And we have done that. So, yeah, Team Bear Cubs, let's go. Gonna rock it out on this next Splatfest, or Springfest, I should say. We're gonna spring into this Springfest. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Gonna hop in, have some good old fun here in Splatoon 3. Do some matches and all that good shit, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, well, either way, folks, stay tuned for some Splatfest action coming up in 3, 2, 1.